Yo, what's up guys? My name's Kavi. I've generated over 7 figures in the info space, and today I just wanted to walk through exactly what we did after onboarding onto a 50K a month offer and what the plan is to take it to 100K per month. So, first things first is get the intake document. Obviously, you need to get all the information in terms of like the ICP, what he does, the results, the sales calls, objections, package pricing, deliverables, everything that you're seeing on the left here. Boom, we also took all the transcripts of the sales calls that he gave us. So cool. First thing is just obviously gather all the information, and you do this for a couple different reasons, but I mean obviously to understand everything, but then you can leverage a lot of this stuff in AI to just be able to get the right assets that you need. So cool. The next thing that we did is we just sat there and we thought, okay, what are the things that are going to move the needle the most and produce the most amount of revenue for the least amount of work? Just get quick wins, right? And essentially, what we decided on was two main things. So, one, I mean, I had to blur it out here because there are a bunch of names and phone numbers, but rinse the CRM. He probably already had like 400 people in there who had already raised up their hand and shown interest in this, right? So we went back, called all of them. None of them were fucking even bought or even hopped on a call. They were all really old and didn't remember who he was at all or just didn't care anymore. So couldn't convert any of them, unfortunately. We also made this referral reactivation sequence. It's pretty much something that we gave to him, messages that he can send to all of the successful clients that he's worked with who are looking for a similar service, or who have friends who may be looking for a similar service, so he can send this message, re-engage them, and just get some money through referrals, which should be pretty easy and definitely something worth leveraging. And the next thing that we really did was create the VSL. So this is what he had before. You can see what he does is dating photography, and what you can see is it looks good, but it's very hard to understand what's going on. And the opt-in is here at the very bottom, so you don't really know if this is for you, right? What we did is we really simplified it, and this isn't the final product. We're still changing it around, but how successful men are getting dating results to match their real life without changing who you are, spending another swiping with nothing to show for it. So directly calling out the ICP, successful men getting the dating results that match their real life. Boom. We have the VSL as well, actually cooked up and ready to go. We scripted that out completely and sent it over to him.
You have the career, you have the income, you've built a level of success most men your age are still chasing, but your dating life still doesn't match the rest of it. You're getting...
Boom. So, and then we're also scripting out the ads, and as you'll see, the messaging in the ads, matches the messaging in the funnel, matches the messaging in the VSL, which is going to match the messaging in the sales call. So it's important to have that bridge. But you can see we got the VSL, thank you, FAQs as well, and yeah, we are pretty much going to plug all that stuff in. Going to change up the design of this a little bit, set up a type form to actually properly qualify these people as well. And a big part that we had to do to get people on the call was like a unique mechanism. His offer is already fairly niche. It's already fairly unique because it's not just a dating coach. It's like he's actually going to build the entire profile for you, which is pretty sauce. I'm not going to lie. Like, not many people actually do something like that. And also on top of that, to get people to actually show up to the call, we can literally just say, like, we're going to completely audit your profile right now. And we're going to completely audit your profile right now. And if you show up, we'll just tell you what's working and what's not, and you can actually leave with some actionable feedback that you can actually improve on. Boom. So we have that. Again, still need to route it to the proper domain, get everything set up. But cool. This is the overall structure. We got the thank you page. We got the breakout videos. So cool. Pretty much we came on the offer, got the intake doc. Really, first of all, understood how we were going to position the offer, and we didn't really need to change much there because he already had a good setup in terms of the positioning. We got all the information, rinsed the CRM, set up the referral reactivation sequence, built out the funnel, and we also scripted the VSL thank you page, breakout videos. Now it literally is just coming down to well, we went into the ads manager, it's looking pretty cooked in there. We had to pretty much reset up the entire pixel, and now it's coming down to the ads, which we are cooking up here, 15 of them. The plan is to spend around 200 a day and see what type of results we get some data and iterate based on that. And then really the last thing as well is helping him out with the short form content. So we essentially have an in-house software that we built. It's called Creator OS, and what you can do is you can essentially plug in. It's just running based on Claude. It's almost like a white labeled Claude, but it makes certain features easier. So for example, you can add context in terms of like cool with a strategy brain. So this is like what it's actually gonna leverage to make decisions. So we put a bunch of different SOPs that we have in here, different creator documents. So this was like, for example, the intake doc. We also had him set up a brand voice template. This is literally just where we have a bunch of questions, and he goes in and just uses whisper flow to talk and answer the questions and answer them in his regular voice, so that we can actually leverage his voice again in the assets to make everything sound more like him, right? And then we have our master instructions prompt, and you can plug in any competitors or anything as well into here. And there are a lot of other features as well that you can leverage, like generating hooks, everything along these lines, generating different angles, optimizing conversion, coming up with strategy, everything like that. But we mainly just needed to leverage just the basics here and spit out 8 long form videos, which we are going to go through and help him out with as well. So pretty much helping him out with the organic content, ideas there, ads, because now at this stage, right, we have the funnel, we have the CRM set up. All it's going to be now is getting leads on the calendar. He's still going to be closing them right now, but as we scale, he can definitely help out the calendar. And yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. We need to get leads on the calendar, just make sure we have all the automation set up properly, as well as any sort of emails. And at that point, all the systems will be set up. It's just lead generation. So laying out the groundwork in this first week so that we can really hit the ground running over the course of these next few months. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you're an offer owner, you know, you're sitting below 50K per month, you're a fucking bum. No, I'm just kidding. But you're below 50K per month, want some help, then yeah, shoot me a message on IG or just book a call from the link in the description, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.